Hey everybody, this is Benjamin from Matthews Auto Supplies out here in Eastern Pennsylvania, also servicing New Jersey. If you ever need anything from us, there's all our contact information for our 6 different stores in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. So I got an idea for a video. What if I went into ChatGPT, asked it to suggest a random vehicle to me, and then if I could go into CCC and find a discrepancy in the database and get it fixed using the DEG. So chat suggested a 21 Toyota Rav4 to me. So I got that loaded up in CCC and I was able to find a couple things in the liftgate that need to be updated. So I'll kind of walk you through how I found those things. So the first thing I'm going to load in the liftgate, read in the footnote here. There's already a couple one-time use parts associated with that liftgate, and it includes time to R&I or R&R the wiper motor and washer pump, which are usually not included in a liftgate replacement, but the footnote overrides that here. So if I'm looking for one-time use parts, I can be in Alldata, load up my Toyota Rav4, and if I go into body and frame, doors and trunks, get down to that liftgate section. So for Toyota, if I'm looking for one-time use parts, that's generally going to be in the components section here. So we can go through the back door components, and it looks like there's this little black dot means non-reusable part for Toyota. So there's a clip here on the interior trim part that's non-reusable. And it looks like there's also a one-time use bolt here with this lift cylinder, non-reusable, and these cushions and bumpers are also non-reusable. There's a couple other components to the liftgate that aren't listed here, so we're going to have to go back to the glass. Let's find glass, liftgate glass, components. And here we got some more one-time use parts, one-time use reveal, the lower molding. Number 4 is one-time use. Number 2 would be the dam, the adhesive dams. And number 3, 5, 6, and 7 are going to be the spacers, depending on if it's a TMC or not a TMC. And then the other thing I want to take a quick look at is on the spoiler. So let's get over to the spoiler. Look at the components for that. And again, there's those interior trim parts popping up. But here on the spoiler, number 4, number 3, they're designated as one-time use, protector, protector. 1 and 2 are also one-time use, more protectors here. So if I'm in the database, I didn't mention the cushion was one-time use. That's labeled correctly here. The bumper was also one-time use. That's listed correctly there. In the glass, however, this first spacer is listed as one-time use. This spacer is not designated left and right. Number 4, the dam, that is not designated as one-time use as it should be in this reveal molding, so that'll have to get updated. The spoiler itself, those protectors should have been listed as one-time use. And number 10, this clip should also be one-time use, and it's not listed here. Something I had also noticed on the liftgate was this lift cylinder. It does have the bolt listed as one-time use, but when I R&I this lift cylinder, yes, that's coming up included. This one's also coming up included. So, but if I was to look at my guide to estimating on a liftgate, and it tells me what's included or not included, but up here in the special notation, here we go, disconnect wiring at connector if accessible, disconnect that hinge and support cylinder. So the R&I of the support cylinder should not be included in the liftgate. However, it is being included. So we'll work on getting that fixed as well. So let's run this back here. We need to get this outer spacer listed as one-time use. This spacer, this dam, this reveal molding. On the spoiler, it was this protector, this protector, this protector. Should all be one-time use. We're going to let's move these down so that where I want them to be in order. This is going to be an R and I. We're going to work on getting that changed over to not included. Because in the procedure for the liftgate replacement, it does call out to R and I both of these hydraulic cylinders. And it was down here, this number 10, this should also be listed as one-time use. Okay, perfect. So let's work on gathering a couple screenshots so we can send that up to the DEG as well. So I'm in here for my spoiler. This will be for the back glass. Just make this a little easier to see and read. Grab a screenshot of this, send up to DEG, make it a little easier for everybody to follow along. Make a new folder, 24. Spoiler protectors, show them the side spoilers as well. All right, we got that. Let's go back to that liftgate glass. Okay, show them that these are one-time use. All right, and let's head over to the DEG and let's open an inquiry. Put my name in here. I'm a frequent flyer at the DEG. Drop the VIN number here. Looking at a 21 Toyota Rav 4, and this is an SUV. Always on CCC, says missing information, and we're on the liftgate. Let's see, issue summaries. Use the foot, the two clips, the interior rim of liftgate. Liftgate dampers and reveal protectors are is including the R and M. but the guide to estimating as the time is only to disconnect. That there no footnote on that should be included. Suggested action: the attached numbers and review the attached manual shots. Update the footnotes on use parts. View the cylinder. I would not be included in the replacement. All right, and let's send up some of those pictures. And we're going to submit it. And we're sending that over to DEG now. All right, and it has submitted the inquiry.